What is up, y'all? Dubsmine here, and today we're going to be doing the game preview for the Warriors vs the Pelicans. And well, we all know about this news, but I'm just going to talk about it just to make sure we cover it. But yeah, so let's just get right into it. So Steph Curry expected to miss a week with a quad contusion, so it was much more better and positive than we expected it to be. And he's going to be reevaluated in that week. Steve Kerr said it was when it was a quad. I was actually really better than an ankle or a knee. So yeah, honestly, dude, that Rockets game, I would say we're going to need to make some trades, that's for sure. But I feel like that Rockets game, we got screwed by the refs so hard because they let so much general contact just be uncalled. And then those two challenges were just probably the most BS like challenges I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Like, how do you miss a call twice after going to review? Like, what? And like, Fitz and Kalena on the broadcast, you know, they're usually pretty on the ref side, which I don't like sometimes, because like some of the calls, it's like pretty obvious sometimes where it's just like the ref got it wrong. But this time they genuinely called them out and actually were like on a super long tangent about the missed calls. And again, like, that's how bad it is. Those guys usually are on the ref side, but this time around they just called them out constantly. So I was annoyed. Honestly, we should have won that Rockets game, and I'm not even mad at the team. Like, we just had a win stolen from us by the refs. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. That was the ref. But anyways, so that aside, another piece of news though is that DeAnthony Melton can be coming soon. So the Warriors say that Melton continues to make good progress, have been a full participant in recent practices. But he won't appear in the next few games at Chase, so he might be on like a road trip. Yeah, so since he has been a full participant in the practices, that means he's pretty much game ready, but they're just being a little more cautionary about it. So he should, since it says won't appear in the next few games at Chase Center, so let's actually look at our schedule. So he might end up, so he's probably not playing these two games, obviously not today. So he might come back maybe at like early week, like first week of December probably. Which would be really, really nice. But that's the thing, is that we have DeAnthony Melton coming back, and then Seth Curry sometime soon maybe is going to be signing with us. That's why I truly believe we should honestly trade Pods or Buddy. Even though I really like Pods, and he's basically my favorite player on the team right now, but him or Buddy or any of our guards really, because our guard depth is honestly kind of deep. It's just the problem is that we have so much guards and all the talents are dispersed across so many different players. It's not really fully positively contributing to us, and I believe that the trade that we need right now is to get, I don't know who it's going to be, obviously. It's going to be hard, but is to get a wing that can be a very good point of attack defender. Because honestly, our offense has been sputtering a little bit. Overall, our team offense is worse than what our team defense is. But I still feel like that point of attack defender is what we need the most. Obviously, if it's a two-way guy, that's also the most ideal, where they can create their own shot while still being that point of attack defender. But I think we need a wing that can play some good defense, and that's what we don't have right now. And that would help so much for this team. But that's a little bit of side talk. But anyways, all that news done. So we're going to go over the game today. So 76% versus 23%, which, I mean, I don't know if that's with the Steph injury or not, but I mean, that happened like 3 days ago, so I'm assuming it's with the Steph injury considered too. But let's see. New Orleans Pelicans injuries. So Trey Murphy III is questionable. So if he can't play, these are leading scorers, so that'll be pretty big. Jordan Hawkins is out. Carlo Matkovic is also going to be out. Jordan Poole is also going to be out. So that's another scorer that they're not having. So Herb Jones is going to be out for at least 1 week with a calf injury from 5 days ago, so probably won't be playing this game either. But does this mean that Zion's playing? Because damn, that's going to be a lot of, like, that's going to be a lot to deal with. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, DeJounte obviously is still out with his Achilles, but okay, so Zion will be playing this game. That's going to be very interesting to see how he plays. I mean, Zion has been playing pretty damn good when he has been on the floor. 51% from the field on 21 points per game. So, obviously, definitely something to look out for, because he did not play against us, I think, during our first game against the Pelicans like a month ago, was it? I think, something like that. So, yeah. Actually, no, never mind. I'm seeing my tab that I have open, but it was only like 2 weeks ago. Never mind. But yeah, we still should win this game without Steph. If we lose, I am going to be just dying inside. But yeah, Gate GP2 is probable. That's good. D'Anthony Thompson's still out. Jonathan Kuminga is questionable, so we'll see if he ends up playing. It'll be nice if he can, but yeah. He's moving well during a 5-5 scrimmage on Wednesday. Sounds like he's trending in the right direction. He warmed up before a decision is made on his status, so yeah. Will be nice to see if JK can be back. I'll be really happy. And then Steph Curry, obviously, and Alex Tui is always going to be here for some. I don't know why they're just not removing Alex Tui from this lane, just leaving him on the injury report, but whatever. So that's that. Let's do our basketball reference section, and we're gonna look at the last game that we played against them 2 weeks ago on the 16th, which was at Smoothie King Center, so at their arena. And yeah, we took care of business. 44-28 in the first quarter, came up blistering hot. Had 2 middling quarters, but pretty much carried that momentum. I know, if I'm not mistaken, I think they did bring the game pretty close, but we did a good job of pulling back again and extending the lead. So in this game, Steph, oh yeah, this was that game where Steph didn't even play that well and we won because Moses had that crazy outburst of like, what, 7 of 7 on threes in the first quarter. So yeah, obviously you can't bet on that happening, but this is a team, even as evidence from this game, that Steph not playing well still can lead to a relatively good blowout win. Obviously, Steph, even if he doesn't shoot well, if he's existing on the court, he's going to have gravity, and that helps the team a lot. And with him being fully injured and not playing the game, it's going to hurt. But still, I trust the team. Seems like Al Horford's also removed from the injury list, so unless I have to go to the full injury list. Oh no, Al Horford is still on. Okay, so missed at least 3 games, right? So I think this is the 3rd game, if I'm not mistaken, he's missing. So he might be back next game or maybe the game afterwards. But yeah, he'll probably be out for this game. But yeah, Brandon Bajemski, Bods played pretty well. GP2, no, Buddy played well. So just need a lot of contributions from all of the players on the team, and if Will can play much more better, not much more better, he still played pretty well. He had 9.7 rebounds, kind of inefficient from the 3, but still was 3 or 4 from 2-point range. So yeah, if we can get a little bit more of a scoring game today, that'd be really nice. But then the thing is, the most important thing is, as you can tell, Zion did not play in this game. It says did not dress, which means injury, right? I think so. Did not play is when they didn't actually, where they were available but they didn't get minutes. But Looney is coming back to Chase Center for the first time ever since he's become a Pelican, so that's a really nice thing today. Because I know if you go to the game today, you get a free Looney like pin, which is kind of nice. But if you add Zion to this team in their starting lineup, I mean, that's pretty good. Jeremiah Fears is really good. Derek Queen's pretty solid. But if they don't have Trey Murphy, the scoring punch is all going to be on Zion and Jeremiah Fears, which is not a bad combo to have. But again, it's not the best. And Zion is probably pretty good, but it's just a matter of like, is him and Jeremiah Fears alone, or those two only enough for the scoring? I mean, Jose Alvarado, though, I remember this, he did score really well. But I think that was a thing of like him getting the crowd to back him up. But obviously this is at Chase now, so he probably we hope and we should make sure that he doesn't have another scoring outburst like he did, because I remember he was carrying that offense for them early in that game. So yeah, I still believe we win this game easily. I'll say the X factor today is Will Richard. I was already talking about him, but I'm hoping he can have a good scoring effort. Might get some run against even Zion sometimes. Probably a lot on Jeremiah Fears though. So his defense is going to be pretty crucial to this game. But I want to see some nice 3-point shooting. He did score pretty well in that Rockets game, I think. So at least his 3-point shot looked pretty solid. So yeah, I think that's about it though, obviously. So Draymond, please play good defense against Zion, and we should take care of business today. So that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching. Today is an early game, so this video is gonna be coming out pretty late. I forgot that it was an early game today. Be sure to watch this game, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe. I can use all the subscribes I can get. I've been getting some solid amount of views, but I would like to get more subs, so please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.